Hi students, welcome to English class. Have you listened? Good morning, how are you song? Here is the text. Listen and repeat after me. Good morning, my students. How are you? I am fine. Good morning, my students. How are you? I am fine. Good morning, my students. Good morning, my students. Good morning, my students. How are you? I'm fine. Good afternoon, my students. How are you? I am great. Good afternoon, my students. How are you? I am great. Good afternoon, my students. Good afternoon, my students. Good afternoon, my students. How are you? I am great. Good evening, my students. How are you? I am good. Good evening, my students. How are you? I am good. Good evening, my students. Good evening, my students. Good evening, my students. How are you? I am good. Can you sing the song? You can change the word students with name. See the example. Morning, Hafiz. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good morning, Hafiz. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good morning, Hafiz. Good morning, Hafiz. Good morning, Hafiz. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon, mother. How are you?
I am great.
Good afternoon, mother. How are you?
I am great.
Good afternoon, mother. Good afternoon, mother. Good afternoon, mother. How are you?
I am great.
Good evening, father. How are you? I'm good. Good evening, father. How are you? I'm good. Good evening, father. Good evening, father. Good evening, father. How are you?
I'm good. Sing the song again together with your mother, father, sister, and brother or friends. Well, today we will discuss about greeting. Repeat after me. Greeting. Greeting that we can use like hi and the response hi, hello, and hello. Greeting that can use in the morning, the expression is good morning and the response is good morning. Pay attention to it. Greet someone by saying good morning if you meet him or her in the morning, from morning to 12 a.m. Greeting that can use in the afternoon, the expression good afternoon and the response good afternoon. Greet someone by saying good afternoon if you meet him or her in the afternoon, from 1 past 12 p.m. to about 6 p.m. Greeting that can use in the evening, expression good evening and the response good evening. Greet someone by saying good evening if you meet him or her in the evening after 1 past 6 to go to bed. Listen the dialogue on the video and try to understand what they are talking about. Okay? And pay attention to the bold sentences in this dialogue. Situation: Hafiz met his teacher, Mrs. Hayati, at school. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. How are you, Hafiz? Yes, ma'am. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. And how about you? I'm fine too. Well, Hafiz, I have to go now. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too, ma'am. Okay, this one is the bold sentences. Okay, do you, do you know what will we study here? Okay, well, today we will discuss about asking someone's condition. From the dialogue, we find the expression to ask condition. The questions are like, how are you? And the response, I'm fine, thank you. And the other one, and how about you? I'm fine too. There are some other expressions can be used to ask someone's condition. Okay, repeat after me. Here are the questions. How are you? One more. How are you? How is life? How is life? How are things? How are things? How is everything with you? How is everything with you? How have you been? How have you been? How are you doing? All questions are the same meaning with how are you? And how to respond it? You can say, I'm fine, thank you. I'm very well, thank you. Very well, thank you. Good. Thanks. Not bad. I am glad. I am great. I am good. There are some others you can choose. Okay. To understand a dialogue, learn these questions. Number one, where do they have the dialogue? This question is used to ask a place and find in this dialogue that tell you the place where do Hafiz and Willie have the dialogue. Okay, now let's see question number 2. How is Hafiz? Okay, the clue that can help you to answer this is I'm very well, thanks. Okay, question number 3. When did Hafiz come to Willie's house? Is used to ask the time. Okay, the keyword is good morning. So, when did Hafiz come to Willie's house? How does Willie or Hafiz greet each other? Okay, find here. And the last question, what is the relationship between Hafiz and Willie? The keyword is caution. Okay, try to answer all of these questions based on the dialogue. Use those expressions when you meet your friends, teachers, and family, okay? Thank you for watching. See you on the next lesson. Be the one who likes to learn.